manage my caregivers and keep them. If you've been in this business, she said, I think it was Elizabeth said she's been doing it for 3 years. She knows that keeping quality caregivers is paramount to your success and probably the hardest thing to do. So it's just as important to find good caregivers as it is important to find clients, because I mean the caregivers are the front line of your business. They are the reason they're the reason behind what you're doing. So you got to have the best ones working for you. And I've been blessed with I think I have 3 caregivers that have been with me for over 5 years, and at least 2 or 3 I know Morocco. So I know in 2 or 3 that's been there for like 3 or 4 years, 2 or 3 years, like years. And this is caregiving. Like that's hard to pull off. Like I don't know you guys' connection to the industry per se individually, but if you know, like I know, hold on one sec, I got a chat. Wow, that's amazing. Yeah. So absolutely. You understand how hard it is to keep a caregiver, and you understand, I mean, it's just a high turnover type of thing. If a caregiver gets a family or a company that they don't like, they'll leave and go to another one, like no problem tomorrow. They can a lot of the time they work in your cases looking for jobs somewhere else, because you say the wrong thing to them or the family do something like, and the crazy thing about it nowadays, they know they're in demand. So they're, asking for more money. They want ideal circumstances as far as like, I only want to work clients that I don't have to do nothing, but I want to get paid the most. It's pretty much like they're not going to say that, but that's what that's what it seemed like when they, when we're talking about work or what shift they want to take and things like that. They're, they want the ideal circumstance. It's like anybody does. But if they're only in it to get the ideal circumstance or, the highest amount of pay, 9 times out of 10, they're not the best caregiver for you, or that's not the person you want to hire, especially not long term. Like I will hire somebody if I just need them and they got the credentials and their background come back good, then, I put them in there and then I'm already knowing that they're going to get replaced, but I'll just to lock the case in. Caregiver retention is a very, very, very important, and it's just a very important piece to your company. And if you don't know how to do that and you don't have ways to do it, and again, this is all from this trial and error and experience. So the first thing that I want to touch on is just showing appreciation. Like you have to appreciate your caregivers, and you have to also have a lot of empathy. When it comes to say for example, I have a caregiver, like this is a real, I just can't get no better than this. I have a real example from this 2 days snow. It snowed 2 days ago here in Maryland. It's like we got a snowstorm, and I had like multiple caregivers calling out, which I was expecting that anyway. But one particular caregiver, she always calls out for the weather, but she says other things like, oh, I'm sick, or, this, that. So I'm like, come on. Like, and the client even had made a comment, oh, she must be white sick. And he mean, she's sick because the snow is out. She's white sick. So my initially, like I'm a hard line. Like I'll be ready to fire you. And that's not good. And I have to, have empathy and control them impulses, because we gotta understand that everybody has life circumstances. Everybody has situations that they're dealing with. And when you're building a company, it's almost like you're building a team. And I don't want to use the word family, but you definitely want to treat your